To inform sources, it has been a rough week for Tiger Nation following Thursday's big loss in the AAC tournament. There's been plenty of discussion, believe it or not, among fans about whether it's time for head coach Penny Hardaway to go. There were high hopes for the Tigers earlier this season when they were ranked 10th in the nation. But the Tigers stumbled as we got a little bit closer to March with a series of embarrassing losses, including Thursday's loss to Wichita State. Earlier this week, Penny fired back at those who believe he should be shown the door.
It's funny to me how guys are always talking about how I need to be fired. Man, I get it. But, man, I took this job because it was as low as it had been. I don't need any sympathy from anybody. I gave up my retirement to come here and help the University of Memphis in the city, and I feel like I've done a great job. I want to be in NCAA tournaments, making it to the Final Fours. It just has to match. When you're putting teams together, 12, 13 guys every year, you never know when that's going to gel. And when we won early, it spoiled all of us. The standard of the program has gone way up since I've been the coach, how I feel, in a long time. I feel like my resume is pretty damn good for coaches that are just starting. And how long do you get before they say, okay, it's time for you to go, and then start it all over? It's not easy to recruit in Memphis. It's not easy to get players here. And I've done a great job of getting players to come here to Memphis and represent us in a great fashion.
Let's start where he left off. So he talked about it's not easy to get players to come to Memphis, and he has done a great job of bringing players here. He's had plenty of first-round draft picks who are doing well in the NBA and others who do want to come here. Were you surprised when you heard that there are some people calling for him to resign?
In this microwave society where we want instant results for everything, I'm not surprised. But I think that I hope that we do take a step back, know that we are operating in a different NIL environment than the way things were just 5-10 years ago. I think that what Coach Hardaway may need to do is bring someone who perhaps knows the X's and O's of basketball. He's definitely a top-notch recruiter.
In fact, he's had two of the number one classes
best
in the
classes, but someone who has that strong coaching, X's and O's, and have those type of synergies to make Memphis the winning program, because we all have high expectations. When he first came as the coach, we were saying we see Final Four any day now.
We're a basketball crazed city, and we always have been. We love our basketball. We love our Tigers. And the NIL has changed the landscape. I think I read the other day where the University of Georgia quarterback just bought a Ferrari. Okay, a college kid just bought a Ferrari.
Because of his NIL money.
Correct. Yeah. And so the recruiting landscape has changed. The kids are changing, which means Penny's recruiting and ability to recruit is absolutely pivotal for us. But you take that, but we also understand that the kid coming to Memphis these days, look, they're there for the money. They're there for the exposure. They're there to go in the draft. So I think if Coach brings in, and I'm not going to get on the bandwagon to want Penny to go, what I want and what I think would be helpful is additional coaches that bring in that team culture. They went 15-2, but 7-8 down the stretch, and they were playing individual basketball towards the end. And I'm not a basketball player, but if you look at it, it's that piece of, those great Tiger teams. They were Memphis through and through. They were Memphis, several of them, 2 and 3 and 4 years. Now they're all one and done. They're almost like mercenaries. And so you've got to have a Penny that recruits, but at the same time, you've got to have that follow-on group that makes them Memphis and makes them believe in gel.
You know, he does have 6 consecutive 20-game wins or 20-win seasons. Plus, he also won the NIT title. He's won 2 conference championships. He's been to back-to-back NCAA championships. What should the expectations be for this program?
20 wins in a season is great for any coach. But as Frank talked about, Memphis is a basketball town. We have high expectations regardless of who the coach is. But I think that we just have to take a step back and look at the environment. Now, he's not operating in a vacuum. The teams, if you look at the University of Houston, you look at some of the other top-notch programs, they have to deal with the same caliber of young person that's coming in, and that's only going to be there a year. So if he just has to figure it out. If they're doing it, he can replicate it.
We're running out of time for this segment.
Penny is 120 wins, 60-some-odd losses. That is phenomenal, with 2 NCAA appearances in 6 years.
And any chance he's not the coach next year?
No, he's our coach.
Who knows?
All right, we'll be watching. Coming up next, we'll have some final thoughts. Stay tuned.